Uh, I want to say good morning because it's 1:30 a.m. While I'm up right now making a video, I can't sleep. What can I say? I figured this would be the perfect time since I'm up. First off, I want to thank all you authors for supporting the Indie Books Be Seen campaign, and I also want to thank the booktubers who are participating in our latest adventure, which would be to pick books from the Indie Books Be Seen page and do a indie book haul slash review and add it to their booktube videos, their book YouTube videos. Um, I love what I'm seeing so far, and I want to thank Sandy, being the first one to put out her video, for being honest, giving an honest review, and I loved it. I loved it, and I know some of the reviews weren't as favorable as some authors like, but I feel like sometimes you got to have a little bit of some good, some bad, to to make it look like that not everyone just likes your book, and that you're not buying reviews, and your family and friends aren't the only ones leaving reviews for you. It's good to have a little bit of diversity. I just think, you know. Um, so I like how that's going, and I think when the other reviews come in, it's going to be just really sweet. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the reviews coming in. I have another 11 more coming in, and I'm excited about it. So thank you, booktubers, for participating and helping indie books to be seen by your followers. We will definitely be behind you for being behind us. So thank you. Okay, another thing I want to discuss is a new initiative, or a new project that I've come up with, and I got lots of them, but this is the latest one I've come up with, and I've been talking about it, I've been hinting about it. So without further ado, voila! So you're wondering, what is that? This is a book teaser, a physical book teaser, not like a teaser like a couple lines, excerpts from a book. What I did was I took and then a chapter out of my book I thought would be pretty engaging if someone read it, and I thought they'd want to know more from reading it. I took one chapter out of my book and I made a mini book out of it. What I did was I did that, got a cover put on it. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Keeper of the Wind. I have my synopsis, and then I have the chapter. I made a point not to put what chapter it was, because I don't want them to know what chapter it is. I want them to buy the book and then come across that chapter. I think it's more engaging that way. I don't want them to know. I want them to kind of like, oh, okay, this is where it tied in. So that's why I did that. I also added my photo, and on the back I had where to buy the book, as you can see, and I also added, my support for Indie Books Be Seen. Added the tag that we're been posting up, just to show my support for you guys and for the movement. I got about 10 made, and I was pretty excited when I got them back because they looked like I thought they would look. The purpose of me doing that, and first off, there's nothing out there like that. No one has done that before. So we would be the first to do it. The purpose I did that is that I felt like it would be cool if you could go to a coffee shop, beauty salon, doctor's office, anywhere where you have to sit down, and you may be there for a little while, and there may be a newspaper or magazines there. I wanted to give them an alternative to pick up a book teaser, read it, you know, get engaged in it, and then think, okay, man, I'd sure like to read the rest of this book. Pretty much what I'm doing is equivalent to looking for sending a literary agent your first chapter. Same thing. They decide if we want to sign you on. So you put it out to the public, and they'll decide if they want to buy your book from your excerpt. I wouldn't go more than 3 chapters, depending on how big your chapters are, how long they are, because then you're talking about cost. I made this book. This is pretty much, standard letter size paper. This is saddle stitched, and I had someone cheaply design it, and I can hook you up with that person, pretty cheap. And the only problem I'm having, and I went on and got them made anyway because I was curious. Right now, to make this is too expensive to make it where I got it made. So I'm pretty confident I can get them made much cheaper than what I did. So you may have avenues you can go to, small print shops and stuff like that. I know sometimes it depends on the run. You get it cheaper the more you get made, but I know for a fact I can get this made cheaper. I went on and did it just to be able to show you guys what it would look like. And I have already 2 places that are willing to take it. So what I plan on doing is putting them on a rack, Indie Books Be Seen, and have different genres. I'll label all the genres and everything, and have authors' works there, so people can just go and pick. If they want to pick up erotica, pick up erotica. Christian, pick up Christian. Whatever they want to do, they'll have that teaser there. And I really believe this would work because I had a dinner party the other night, and I passed them around, and everybody who read it at that dinner party totally got involved in that chapter. So I know it'll work. So trust me, it'll definitely work. So what I'm saying to you guys is, it's up to you. You can also use them as promotional means. If you have another book coming out, you're still selling your current book and you have another book coming out, you can send a chapter of that book with a new cover with, say, your giveaways. Just include, a little bit from your new book. You got the cover, like a chapter or 2 in there. I think it would work that way too, or just for promotional means in general, not just for stores, shops, or whatever. I just want to give stores and shops, like I said, an alternative to having a paper magazine there. They can pick up a book teaser, read it, decide if you want to buy the book. So right now, this is my plan. The booktubers are still, trickling in with their videos, so I'm excited about that as well. And I'm excited about some of the future plans I have to move this movement along and to get indie books seen. Thank you, and it's been my pleasure doing this. Support indie authors, and remember, when outside means support us, indies, we got to get behind them. Because if we do that, more of them will want to get behind us. Remember that. Thank you. Mark out.